pull off something new.
Ridley instead
Ridley,
of Byleth.
MegaMan.
Fair enough. Heavy. Why not? Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going up against the top, you know, it might be worth bringing a little bit of the fromage factor, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was wondering on how Byleth MegaMan would play out. Because I feel like the Joker counterpick would be for like characters that kind of run MegaMan over, that kind of keep him at bay, kind of rush him down like Fox.
Yeah.
Characters like that, I'd imagine. So I didn't think Byleth would be doing that. But either way, seeing the Ridley pick instead for Cross.
Yeah, let's see what happens as he's forced out already. Going decently well for Cross, but we saw this a little earlier with Siski versus Ganondorf, all right? You may get a little bit on the top player, but eventually they are just going to figure out your habits and bring you down. Still, Cross on home turf could be looking to make an upset here as the Leaf Shield's really, really making life hell.
Yeah, I'm liking his approaching with the Leaf Shield. So he's kind of jumping on and landing on him with the Leaf Shield. So he's kind of like pressuring Cross, making him pick an option straight away, or else he's going to be getting pelted with the leaves. Puts up the Crash Bomber on the ledge, kind of forces it. Okay, that recovers high. Yeah. I like that option.
It was very, very good. Ridley, of course, having, you know, 2.5 angles to use on that up special, and so very creative use of it. Do have to get very, very useful, as that's an animation. Forcing that once again.
What's the ledge type situation? Okay, had the Metal Blade in hand, didn't do too much with it.
Almost made it back. Saw they went for the air dodge as well, obviously.
Oh, I love that.
Not going to do much.
He had the Crash Bomber on him from the Angel Plat, and then Z dropped the Metal Blade on top of him and threw the up air upwards. There was so much going on, and with a big body like Ridley, even though you're not being the heaviest, he's still going to be in a lot of trouble with that disadvantage state.
Not a whole lot you can't escape from as Cross trying to make his way back to the stage. Clearly not very happy at all as Byleth's coming out, just getting little chips. But Trim's the kind of person who can get them up and make them work. He knows his confirms. He knows when to bring it all the way. As down tilt coming out. There's the fireballs. But you can hug the stage on Hollow Bastion. You'll be nice and safe. Just absolutely pressuring that shield, man.
It's interesting that Cross is going for down angled F tilt instead of the down tilt. Maybe because the F tilt's kind of quicker.
Yeah.
But either way, he's trying to get that 2 frame. Just can't find it too much. And instead is getting his own shield abused. And again, the Leaf Shield's coming out. Has to pick an option straight away or you're going to get punished.
It's just a nightmare. You know what? Sakurai was right. Ridley is too big. So many shield pokes coming out here. It's just so cruel. Cross doesn't have an option. As they are going for the spike right there, dropping the buzzsaw. Not going to pick it up himself, though, is an interesting maneuver. As going for a falling there, still just eating grabs, eating bombs, eating projectiles. Just let him play the game, Trim.
Yeah, it's just a constant projectile to projectile. And I feel like Cross is finding it very hard to kind of stay in, grabs the ledge, immediate gets up, and I feel like Trim knew that. That was kind of a classic case of that. I'm going to trump you. I'm not going to punish you. I'm just going to wait for the, you know, immediate reaction, and that's what Cross gave to him.
Yeah, good stuff. I cannot imagine we see that Ridley again. That has got to be. That has got to be a.
Surely the Byleth comes out now.
You would think so. You would think so. As Trim looking very, very confident in that one, showing absolutely no sign of weakness whatsoever.
Yeah, like, there was a lot of options, a lot of situations that Trim was putting Cross in and kind of like figuring him out in the game when I feel like he was putting him in situations where he would, like I said, Z-drop one item downwards, throwing one item upwards, and then throwing something horizontally. And it's like, Cross has to kind of think like, damn, what the hell do I do?
Gross,
and if you guess wrong, you die. If you guess right, you're okay, but you still take shield damage. Like, it's a lot of pressure that Trim presents to you. And, you know, you just got to deal with it some way. Byleth? Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Said it's main time.
I am curious what the thought process was. Obviously, I can't unlock that that knowledge, but we'll have to see. It's all in the past now, as the Byleth is here to bring it down.
Well, I believe this is best of 5, right? Because it's winner semi, so maybe the Ridley was kind of like a feel him out type of pick, but I don't know. I have to see what Cross is thinking.
Very, very true. As a little bit slower this time around, obviously have a much bigger stage to play with here on Town and City. Great spacing coming out from Cross, as well as Scotland there confirms are here to play. But he's already surviving much, much longer in this shield. Right? If he gets hit in shield, he isn't stuck there for 10 years.
Mix up with the up B, love that. Empties it, jumps in with the empty hop. Just throws out the Leaf Blade instead. So the Leaf Shield, should I say.
Forced out, let's see if he can make it back. I love the Crash Bomb off stage, it actually hits. Gonna grab, oh, actually misses the buzzsaw, quite unfortunate there, as there comes the spike. Let's see if we can get anything. Just gonna air dodge down for safety. Reset, but might have to reset off the Angel platform if you're not careful. I love that sticky bomb, just waiting for him. Luckily he's got the patience, gonna go for a very, very hard read off the side. But might as well, it's a safe option. There's the buzzsaw, gonna clash with the pellet as well.
Yeah, and I feel like with the Crash Bomber, it forces you to act up straight away, which is really good for Trim because he's waiting. So it can be a really potent option on the ledge. Again, he drops the Metal Blade, kind of forcing a reaction. Goes back to the ledge and, okay, gets the nair into the dash attack. Really good BMB for landing for Byleth.
I love the space that Trim is hovering in.
Oh my god, ducked under. Yeah.
Great stuff. Stop floating around. Catches the jump. Good stuff. And while these bombs are so disrespectful.
I love it.
It's great, great stuff. As just keeping the pressure on, 1% on the Byleth right now, but I imagine that is not going to last very long when Trim is in town. Let's see what they've got as catches on the roll.
Dash attack or jab into dash. I've never seen that, but you know, when you got lemons, making more than lemonade, you know, making a lot of damage too. The Byleth can't really find this kill at the moment. I feel like they would be better kind of zoning them out. They seem to be approaching Trim too much. Maybe obviously, you know, they're in a deficit right now, but even in neutral, they seem to be always the one on the approach, and Trim is definitely taking advantage of that.
Yeah, the thing with Trim is his spacing around these moves are so good, just constantly hovering around the range of these massive, massive sword swings.
Oh my god.
The raise. Great stuff.
Paper or rock could not save you from that backhand, man. The scissors were way too strong, especially from the Metal Blade. And, you know, Trim seems to be our RPS master, picking the right option. And Cross is still, this deficit is growing, growing, and growing. The Leaf Shield yet again, man.
Little by little, that option just refusing to work for Cross, but he's just desperately trying it over and over again. Not going to get the read either, as Trim going to retreat, come back in, going to try and find a way in. Good assault right there, but not going to kill. Needs to find something, and Byleth struggling to kill is something we very rarely see. As Trim just so knowledgeable.
Well, it was a good roll read from Cross. Just didn't get the punish instead. Just kind of maybe missed it. And I feel like they've been a little bit overzealous on how they want to punish Trim. But okay, so he drops the Metal Blade. Doesn't really get anything from it though, but still applying a lot of pressure. This is good from Cross. Just needs to find a stock though.
It certainly is. Still got that Buzzsaw in hand. Has dropped it now. Nothing to go as just picking options. The Leaf Shield is keeping a nice bit of pressure going on. There's the up tilt. Still not enough. So to find something spicy. Spike comes through, forcing himself back. Loves that option so much.
Yeah.
Just trying to dissuade Trim from running off stage and finishing it. Oh, but it is going to get punished.
Flame Sword, man. And then the scissors, the back air, man, cutting them up into all sorts of pieces.
Yeah, you can tell that fella has a Joker secondary. More than willing to just go nice and deep off stage. There's a lot of we might be looking for the run back. We're not too sure.
Yeah, I'd imagine he goes for the run back now. No need to go Ridley. The Byleth was working better than the Ridley. Just because of tiers, I'd imagine, too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know, just the best character in general, in my opinion. But I just feel like the Byleth just had a lot more options. And I feel like zoning, in my opinion, is the way to play this matchup for Byleth. It just seems like they've got more options. If you force MegaMan to approach, their approach options come with jab, anti-hop Leaf Shield, or fair. You know what I mean? You haven't got too much stuff that you can work with, apart from throwing your projectiles. But, you know, you got a long sword that goes through all of that. So I feel like that would be, you know, kind of best, you know, fair and back air maybe. They are a distance demon, man, so.
Yeah. One thing we are not going to see very much, which actually they brought out the second the synapse fired off in my brain, is we're not seeing many nairs coming out from Cross. Not to sound stereotypical, obviously, you know, the character is more than nair, but it is pretty good.
It's a pretty good move, man. That extra hit gets everybody, even Tweak, bro, so.
Exactly. No one is safe right now, as you're going to see if Cross does start to mix it up a little bit, as finding a way in, good stuff. Going to cancel that, but all of these ledge options, they're just betting everything on it, and frankly, I think consistency just might be what you're looking for, is the footstool Leaf Shield. My goodness.
I like that. Frame for the option, man. It's a big punish. It just doesn't get a kill, but oh man, we're going to see a kill finally from this Byleth. Jesus.
I think I might shut up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the Byleth working out.
You're damn right. Finally takes a gamble. It pays off. Good stuff from Cross. As Trim, hopefully not going to fall for that one again. Still 105 on the Byleth. Let's see if we can find any extra credit whatsoever. There's not too likely as the bomb comes through. Needs to time the invincibility. Good stuff.
Okay. Listen to you straight away, man. I guess you're talking to this guy on the comms secretly.
Excellent. We both got the download. Yeah. Right. We're in their heads as gone in trying to find a way back. That was a risky maneuver at 13, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that was the craziest.
What I love about Trim, and this is something I see like no other MegaMans do, is they have the timing of the crash bombs on Angel respawn, so that they're immediately thrown into disadvantage the second the invulnerability ends. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Which means either you air dodge, or you retreat, and you waste the invulnerability, or you have to take that L and immediately eat a hit. It's good stuff.
Gets the down-angled Metal Blade. Just didn't get the confirm from there. Okay, Flame Sword going to push him off stage. Doesn't get the kill though. I feel like he got a misinput there. Got dash attack, but you know, I think he wanted something else. But either way, still in a good position. Bit of a ill-advised up tilt.
Yeah, immediately reversed right there as not the worst deficit we've seen so far, but obviously Trim looking nice and healthy right there. 47 finally caught the spike.
Snatched.
Good stuff, caught him out of the air. Man was abducted right there. Of course, the now platforms are gone. Got a nice big FD to play with. Going to see if Trim can finish off the stock right here. As are we looking for a Z-drop Buzzsaw? Nope, going to try and cover it high instead. Cross playing nice and calculated.
I see what he was going for with the down there, but oh man, rolls in. He's going to eat that F smash.
Certainly
Strong
is.
move.
Crash Bomb not going to land that time. Looks like Cross is starting to realize what the crack is with such a move. As I love these footstool leaf shields, man. They're so cool.
Eat your greens, man. Eat your greens.
Damn right they are. Flying as Cross trying to find a way in. Oh, there's the grab. We see that. Trying to read the DI. Not quite going to do it. Even read a second jump.
DI in, right? He wanted
For
all
real,
of
he
it.
wanted snapped fob right there. As the pellets coming through. There's the bomb all the way through. Great timing on that.
Yeah, trading Crash Bombers on which was going to be kind of like hot potato, but unfortunately it was landing on Cross instead. Trim kind of commanding neutral now, not letting him zone too much.
Yeah, that's the stuff. No platforms to retreat to. Not quite going to make it. Oh, didn't expect the cross up, but what a catch on the jump. Good stuff. Cross finally coming alive in this set, but is it too little too late? As the platforms do return. Trim trying to find a way in. There's a good out shield option, but that's not quite going to work as the fair brings him out. Trim taking it 3-0. Cross with signs of life, but unfortunately going up against such a force as Trim. Not going to happen.
Trim looked too strong though, man. Whether it was the back air kills or the flame sword with the fair, he was just slicing through him. You know, I can see why they call him Trim, honestly. Anytime he was trying to kill, gets a cut either way, with the fair or the bear. You know, that man looked dominant throughout the whole set, and I feel like Cross was kind of just not able to kind of find their footing. I do feel like the Byleth worked a bit well. But I do think the Ridley kind of pick kind of cost him a bit much.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely indeed. Unfortunate, but good attempt by good old Trim. Not quite sure. Yeah, obviously I'll never know what they were doing with the old Ridley.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? As you're looking good in that shirt there, Fabs.
Thank you.
Oh,
man.
there we go. Now we're back. You're still looking good in the shirt. You're still looking good in the shirt.
Honestly, shout out to Heart. I really like that shirt. That shirt's cool.
It's a
man.
nice shirt.
It's a really nice shirt. I'm gonna tell him it's a really nice shirt.
Yeah, no, we got to find out where you got that shit. As moving on in, Trim obviously looking nice and comfortable. We knew he would, obviously.